Hi, Pisces Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care. Oh, excuse me, 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Pisces, unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread, love, money, and boo. This being dedicated to the Halloween season. And then I'm also going to do the moon card reading for the current moon phase energy, where we're in a waning crescent energy, this card being about what we need to release. And then I have my new deck here that I'm going to use for an overall card. I love these cards. They're so high vibey. So I've already pre-shuffled the deck. I'll probably shuffle this. Maybe those cards are like really huge. We'll see what happens. And I've already pre-shuffled this, and I'm going to shuffle the cards out for your read here. So we'll go ahead and begin. And let's get the love card for Pisces moons. One love card for Pisces moons. One love card for. I'm hearing a lot of you just being completely over it. One card for Pisces moons for the love section, please. One card for Pisces moons. Ooh. All right, we have an Empress. I do feel this is about a lot of you may, like I'm getting a lot of you may have a love for Halloween and the fun that comes with it. I really, really love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. I have a real strong passion for it. It's just amazing. I love getting dressed up in costume. I've always done it as a kid, still do it today. It's just fun. And then, the candy and seeing everyone else with their creativity. It's just awesome. Let me quit talking all nostalgically here. We'll see what we have here. All right, so we have the 9 of Bats. We have the Strength card. Oh, wow. Look at there. Oh, you can't even see because this light bulb. It's all shining on it. And when I say that, it's about, I feel you putting your foot down. A lot of you being this Empress energy here and saying no, but hanging like a bat and seeing a situation that you've already predicted because you knew what was going to happen. And I feel with these upright energies, let's move it down here so you can see what is happening here. We have the 9 of Bats, the Strength card, the Emperor, counterpart to your Empress energy that's here. The Empress being a card of 3. We have Elvira in the mix here. A lot of you, again, may love Halloween, be a fan of Addams Family. That could be significant for you. But you're sitting in all your glory and abundance. And I'm just getting you really being one to you're putting your foot down to a situation connected to an emperor here. And as I'm saying that, I'm seeing the Emperor as Frankenstein, very slow moving. They could have strong Taurus energy. This, of course, is a card of Aries, with this being a card of the Emperor, but then it also having Cancerian energy with the 4th house energy. But you can see the chain and Frankenstein being chained down. I feel that this is all mentally created is what I'm getting. Because we all have power over our own self. Everyone has the opportunity to live in sovereignty. I'm seeing an Ankh connected to Egypt, and that's speaking to, the powers that this person has. They have everything that they need. It's all in their hands. And even being a great magician here, as I'm seeing those flowers right here, as almost like a science experiment to figure out what can make those flowers remain without having to take care of them. They're looking at this candle. There's a light that's shining. This with the flame energy, I am getting them possibly seeing something, seeing their own truth of a situation, seeing themselves. I'm getting reflection. seeing themselves feeling chained and bound possibly here too. I'm getting manipulation, stubbornness, one who may give excuses. And we all know well, I shouldn't say we all know, but we all know that saying about excuses. I just said that, didn't I? Here, let's see. We can't even see. Let's move those down. And then there's coldness, like there's blocks and cement. This is a fire card. I'm not getting any fire whatsoever. And I just feel that's why you're in this energy over here. With the strength card being here, I am getting there being the energy of, a team. Seeing that lion and, I don't know what you call that person there. Like I'm hearing puppeteer. So that could be, why this nine of bats. Bats is swords energy, why that's there. That nine of swords is about being up in one's head. Possibly about, some actions that have been taken to overpower a situation or try to control a situation connected to heavy abundance. I'm seeing the eights and the infinity symbols here. Magician energy is also what I'm getting there too now that I see that. And that cat looking like I was hearing this cat like, what are you doing? What are you doing to that lion? And this emperor knows. I don't know. Maybe they're being manipulated and then feel the need to manipulate others. But your counterpart energy, so I feel, it's very unfair and unjust and not right, is what I'm hearing. Let me see what's on the bottom. Yeah. It being more sexually based here. I mentioned that there wasn't any fire, but there is fire right here. And with this Ace of M's, I just get that it's more connected to sex and manipulation. In order to probably hone off one's energy, because Frankenstein, if you've ever watched the movie or you know about Frankenstein, don't have all that energy. They be moving slow as fuck. I haven't seen the movie, but I do know there's something about like an awakening and what they do when they get up and they're moving with their arms out and all that stuff. And it just being really slow. But definitely seeing the truth of themselves here and being in their head about it because you've taken a stance here to reflect that back and what's been happening. I feel you're also expressing, probably telepathically here, that you know what's up. All right, let's get to your money card. That was a whole love story soap opera. And I do feel with the mouth closed on that Frankenstein and my throat just acting like that, that also being about, because Frankenstein don't really know how to speak in that movie either. So being very tight-lipped and not expressing themselves. Having all that green, that's a lot of heart chakra energy too. So I'm getting King of Cup in reverse, where there's a lot of withholding. And that being a part of the deception. Okay, let's get to your money card for Pisces moons. Not getting enough rest is what I'm getting. So you may be realizing too that you're doing a lot connected to a Three of Swords. And you may be seeing, I feel that you're seeing this and how it's affecting you and your rest. You're seeing this. You're seeing yourself here, is what I'm seeing. One fish seeing the other fish as the fish is upside down trying to rest and possibly, feeling like they're falling on this Three of Bats here. That being Three of Swords, that being some hurtful energy. I just feel you're coming and going through a situation of a Three of Swords here connected to your money. This could be, having to do with a certain jobs or career. And you resting on that sword of truth there, that being as a part of having your back. I'm also seeing these as wings here. And this just being about a message here to let you know that you do have the ability and the opportunity to fly your ass away from what does not serve you, that's been hurtful. I do see a process of this turning in the upright for you. But definitely rest being important here for you. Money isn't everything is what I'm hearing. And I do feel it's about having that trust and that knowing that all is well. And then no matter what you do, as long as you're standing in your truth and doing what's best for you, you're always going to be provided for. Some of you too, it doesn't even have to be all that deep. You could just be doing a night job. Let's get to your final card for the boo section of Love, Money, and Boo for Pisces. Sorry. Thank you. We have the Fool in reverse. So with this Fool in reverse, I just feel that this is about not taking a leap of faith. It may be connected to some juggling. Where I feel that you're seeing a situation and someone for the truth of who it is that they are. Where they may have a strong duality sign. Overall, I'm getting you not taking a leap of faith into a situation because there's something that's unstable and you're choosing a different path for yourself. The zero energy is about newness here, but I feel that you're going on the route of a different zero. Coming out of the World card, this card comes after the World card. That's speaking to a new manifestation here for yourself. And with this being a moon reading, again, with that moon energy there, I'm just seeing you being this energy. Of course, overall, this being about your energy and not taking a leap of faith as the full energy. But I do see you kind of seeing the truth of someone here, being amongst the stars here too. I feel that those are ancestors. I was getting them as possibly being fans, and maybe they are fans, but they're fans in disguise that are there to actually witness what is taking place. Because that may be, a situation may be taken for granted here where a choice was made connected to some juggling. In the upright energy, I am seeing the poison symbol that's on top of the bag here. And then the cat just kind of being like an accomplice of some sort here. And there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this person may have, like I'm getting this as being someone different here. This person may have 6 different options here. And it doesn't have to be all individuals. For some of you, it is. And I just felt like you've known this the entire time. And it's almost like you were just waiting for the opportunity to present itself so that you could actually put things to an end. And now you're doing so. And I was getting that here. And now because you're doing this and saying no, this Emperor energy was in this Nine of Bats energy here. Being seen for the manipulative ways. And also being seen for being stuck. Notice how close he, like at first, this was here. And then all of a sudden this was here. Just trying to get closer. I just feel it's, not the way of the Empress and what it is that you're looking for. If this is you as the Empress, take what resonates because you could also be this Emperor here. And if you are this Emperor, I do feel that the Emperor is this full energy here in reverse. All right, let's see what's on the bottom. Five of Pumpkins. Feeling left out in the cold? Oh my goodness, my spirit team be on. They be on something else sometimes with their comments. Like I was hearing, if you're feeling left out in the cold, get a coat. Like it's almost like a problem created by self, but also being able to have the solution to that problem and not being about it just being a smart comment. This came out in the Sagittarius reading, and the card that wanted to come through came from this deck where I actually presented a card for the first time from that deck. And I didn't shuffle anything, it just was channeled. The card that I seen that ended up aligning with their reading. It's now in your reading here too. The pumpkins are coins, earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This being your polarity energy, so you possibly dealing, it's going back to that counterpart energy in the partnership. And I'm seeing, there's the accomplice energy, but it could be more than one person. I was trying to feel through to see if this was an actual child. I'm not getting that. And if that is the case, I do feel that someone may be trying to guilt trip you to try to get you to stay. And that's not healthy either. And I feel that's connected to why it is that you're putting your foot down. This 5 energy is more of a lower vibe energy. As I was saying too, getting back to this deck here and that 5 of coins that's in there, it's about a lady that's winning. She's at either a casino or one of those, bar places where they have the little jackpot machines, and she won and she's winning. And as she's winning, on the outside of the building of where she's winning, you can see individuals who are peeking in and wishing. And this is what it says in the description book of the creator of this. Those people looking from the outside in, wishing, or just being envious of the woman that's winning the coins from the jackpot machine. But I do see, some energies being in a state of acceptance here. And with the snow energy, just feeling like, it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly. And I do see these 5 coins here, these jack-o'-lanterns. And that's actually being, what is being seen here. I feel there's a discovery here too, because there's quick action to move away from, I feel, exposure. Seeing that bag of candy being left there and that little kid energy. I'm not getting this as being an actual kid. Looking like, hey, I dropped my candy. I can't get to my candy. What about my candy? So possibly feeling like I'm getting like being discovered for a 7 of Swords. We don't have that card here, but that's what I'm getting. Because the word deception just wants to keep coming through. And being seen for one's truth. The moon shining on a situation. There's that. You peek in. You internally know this. Intuitively here too as well. All right, let's get to your moon card readings. I do hope these messages are helpful for you. And again, do get the rest that's needed so you can be at your best. So we have, what do you need to release? Waning moon. Oh, and I do want to say too, if this is about a night situation, I just feel you may be realizing, and I probably said this, but it's coming through very strongly that you're realizing that you need to put yourself first a lot more than what you have been. Putting yourselves in situations where you're doing for others and realizing it's not being returned. And it's being draining. I'm getting that also being connected to that 4 of Bats reversed. draining and attempting to drain you onto this Three of Swords even more. Nope. Yeah, that's why this is being brought to the forefront here. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it is a sign that a situation has peaked for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Attune to the moon by affirming it's safe to let go and move on. Additional meanings for this card: move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. Soon you will see what lies ahead. The teaching: at the time of the waning cycle, take a moment to look up in the skies every night. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves from full to new again. It's the time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests your situation is in its autumn and winter phase, so hunker down and start the regeneration process. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, let's see. Let me see if I'm going to shuffle these one more time. And then I'm going to try to shuffle again. And if that doesn't work out, we'll do something else here. These are so cool. Let's get an overall card for Pisces moon, please. Thank you. Oh, these are big. One card for Pisces moon. Let one of these big old babies come on out. One card for Pisces moon. Some of you are possibly going to be getting pregnant, or you may be pregnant in the near future here. One card for Pisces moon. And if you are pregnant right now, congratulations. One card for Pisces moon. One overall card, please. I feel a lot of you just are enjoying me, watching me trying to deal these big ass cards. One card for Pisces moon. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, Two of Blades. That's what you're getting away from, I feel. Not wanting to see the truth of a situation. And that being about, it fell right on what do you need to release. I'm going to grab the book. I feel who you're connecting here to also may be not wanting to make a decision because they have way too much going on. I'm seeing, the first thing I saw was the daughter and the mother in the back. It could be that, this person, this is their family. This is their family situation. They're in somewhat of a household. I'm just getting there being a lot of chaos. You see the juice spilled over on the table. There being a fly on the plate, a final notice, and the two knives, the butter knives that are crossed. It's just it's a mess. The dog's probably back there barking. He's looking at something too. There's something going on. I don't think it's those bugs either. There might be somebody like a spooky boogeyman or something coming from down upstairs, going downstairs. You see the dog right there looking up. I'm just getting it being them seeing someone at the top of the stairs. That could have to do with infidelity, is what I'm getting. Let me see if I can find this real quick here. Two of Blades, Blades being those swords energy. See, I believe Blades might be at the back. Yep. Okay, Two of Blades. I'm just going to read, let's see, because these are pretty long. I'm going to read the meaning. The Two of Blades isn't a gloomy card in outlook. There's a lot of light and life in it. It's just a case of not wanting to see what's going on. Perhaps we shut down because we're hurt and have become wary and fearful, not trusting ourselves or others. Or we could be feeling like this woman, so mentally or physically exhausted, and that's that Nine of Swords energy I was getting, that we can't deal with anything else. If we're worn out, then refreshing ourselves is advisable, and it also is connected to that Four Sword reverse there when it comes to your career. And the truth of a situation, possibly something that needs to be moved away from. If we're worn out, then refreshing ourselves is advisable, so as long as it doesn't evolve into a protracted escape. Ooh, that's a comfort zone energy for you. I don't feel it's necessarily about escaping, but being in your comfort zone. A hiatus from our problems gives us fresh eyes, allowing us to consider things more analytically and dispassionately. But putting the blinders on should only be a temporary panacea, as continuing to pretend things aren't happening inevitably leads to more difficulties. Here's our cue to study the matter from a different angle and think laterally, allowing the answer to present itself because it's probably been hiding in plain sight all along. Can we genuinely not see, or won't we? Are we stubbornly denying an alternative view? It could be that we're only stuck because we're refusing to accept the solution, not because there isn't one. Has our thinking become stale or dogmatic? Here, we're given the chance to let go of limiting notions, gain a more informed outlook, and if necessary, change our mind. It's time to break our inertia and give our head a shake, dislodging the mental block that prevents us from moving forward. Let's shift our paradigm and look to the future from a different perspective. You're that different perspective energy, the hangman, that being a card of Pisces. And with that said, send love to this energy because their energy is very strong, where I do feel they're trying to connect with you as you're moving along. They are feeling this Five of Pentacles, Five of Pumpkin, but I do feel it's all for the better here. Yeah, Three of Wands. Um, yeah, I'm just getting that being connected to third-party situations. That being fire energy of the imps there. All right, so with that being said, Pisces moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. And welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.